Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to King's Quest V. Alright, we have 102 out of 260 points. So let's go inside the inn now. Interestingly enough, this sound of the water.
For you out here. I don't like that place.
Is on a short loop. It'll stop if you are in the menu for too long.
The dog is just out of Graham's reach.
So walk over there?
You know that job we pulled yesterday? Where's the rest of the loot, huh?
What are you talking
I
about?
think one of you guys is holding out on me.
I'm sure it's fine.
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yes, you did. Seriously, man. Oh, God. You pull your pants up.
Diana's full. Ain't got no more rooms.
Okay. I'll leave.
Boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rob 'em out.
How can you say that I look like a troublemaker just from seeing me walk in the door? This is a friggin' inn, after all. Why would you be
Struggle as he
discussing a
might,
job
Graham
right
could not
there?
escape his bonds.
Well, looks like we're gonna lose a game again. Oh, hey! That is a really big rumped rat.
I told you I'd repay your kindness when you saved me from that horrible cat.
Yeah, I totally expected
Good
you'd
luck,
die.
friends.
Bye. Well, let's look around.
Graham has unfortunately found himself locked in the country inn's dusty, dirty cellar.
Well, if it's dusty and dirty, maybe that means they won't check down here very
Graham has unfortunately found himself in one corner of the cellar. Graham notices a large rat hole.
That's not a corner.
Graham has unfortunately found himself locked. Graham has a small set of rickety wooden stairs lead up to the cellar door. Lying in a heap on the stone floor, Graham sees the rope that once held him captive.
We should probably take that,
Graham
shouldn't we?
stoops down and picks up the sturdy rope from the stone floor.
It's awfully dark rope.
The custard pie looks delicious. A good strong rope is a handy item to have.
I'm sure this custard pie is enjoying being carried around in our pocket with the harp, the empty pouch.
The pouch is empty.
The pouch is empty! Oh my god, who could have done... Oh yeah, that's right, it was me. You know, the sled, cobbler's hammer, the little key.
It is a tiny brass key.
Oh, it's brass. That looks more like gold. Shouldn't brass have a little bit more of an orange color to it? Well, let's see if we
A
can...
rusty padlock securing the door prevents Graham from leaving the cellar. A rusty padlock.
Keep trying. Actually, try
A
it.
rusty padlock securing the door prevents Graham from leaving the cellar. A rusty padlock.
Okay. Hammer? Hammer time!
Using the cobbler's hammer, Graham pounds on the rusty padlock until it breaks apart.
I'm sure no one will hear that. Let's go ahead and save again.
In the
Let's look
corner
around.
of the room, Graham spies a large kitchen cupboard.
Ooh. Anything in the cupboard?
Inside the cupboard, Graham sees a large, juicy leg of lamb.
A juicy leg of lamb is just in the cupboard. Well,
Reaching into the open cupboard,
Let's take it.
Graham pulls out the savory leg of lamb.
glad no one heard that.
Graham looks around the inn's kitchen and finds it rather sparse and untidy. Graham looks around the inn's kitchen and it appears that the door leads outside. The sound of men talking and laughing loudly floats through the door.
Well, let's just go into the common room, say hi, maybe we'll get a drink. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hey guys, how's it going? What's up? How's things?
We gotta plan our next job, you guys. Hey! How did you get out of the cellar?
Well, you didn't tie me up. I just wiggled loose.
This time, rub 'em out for good.
That wasn't a very smart
I'm pretty
move.
sure that rub out means for good. Just saying. Alright. Let's not do that. That would be silly. Kind of like those guys running an inn and yet talking about their illegal, illicit activities in the front room, rather than, say, the back
Finding
room.
the kitchen door locked, Graham unlocks it before going outside.
Well, that's handy. I'm glad it just had a latch rather than an actual lock. Well, I think we're done here. Come along, Cedric. Don't mind the bump on the back of my head. Don't even ask me about it. I wonder if they'll let me get some more honey.
Graham has already taken a honeycomb. It wouldn't be wise to antagonize the now friendly bees.
Oh, come on. It would totally be wise. Get it? Be wise? I'm sorry. Hey, the wagon's gone. Huh. What is that?
A tambourine lies on the ground near the abandoned gypsy encampment.
Oh.
Graham notices a grassy clearing at the edge of the woods.
Well, let's go take the tambourine.
Not
Become a
seeing
tambourine
the
man.
tambourine's owner, Graham bends down and rescues it from the ground. This
Meat.
is a large, mouth-watering leg of lamb.
This tambourine looks an awful lot like the custard pie.
It is an ordinary tambourine.
Well, we can totally be a tambourine man now. Alright, well, I think we're done in this area. I'm sure that we have something that will get us past that snake. That won't talk to us because it's a rude snake. I don't understand why the snake won't talk to me. It should totally talk to me. And, of course, I'm sure Crispin is still gone. Alright. So, what can we do to the snake? Let's go ahead and save it first, of course. Maybe it wants a key. Want a key?
That won't convince the snake to leave.
Oh. Let's play the harp.
Having learned to play the harp long ago,
Really?
Graham now plays beautifully.
Whatever. Not going to question it. Maybe it wants wax.
That won't convince the snake to leave.
Nope. Put the pouch over its head?
That won't convince.
Nope. Throw the pie at it.
That won't convince.
Nope.
That was the best custard pie Graham has ever eaten.
And yet I still had the icon. Well, let's not eat it, because we probably shouldn't. Let's get back down here. Maybe we can hammer the snake.
That won't.
Nope. Throw the cloak over the snake.
That won't.
Nope. Maybe it wants to go sledding.
That won't.
Nope. Maybe it wants to play the tambourine. Maybe it wants to be the tambourine man.
Begone, you slithery varmint! Scat!
Varmint? I'm not sure that would have actually chased a snake away. But whatever. You know, if you want to say that that's going to work on a snake, poisonous snake that is just sitting there for no reason, not going after food, not even basking itself in the sun. Well, that was quick.
A few hours later.
Oh, never mind.
Graham begins to shiver at the sudden drop in temperature.
Sudden drop. Because, I've only been coming up here for a few hours. I'm sure it's fine, though. I'll be okay. Can I go off the...
No, stay away from the edge!
I'm sure it's fine!
Uh-oh. That last step was a doozy.
Oh, I forgot that was in here. Last step is a doozy. Alright. So in other words, we don't want to walk off the edge. Got it! I had no idea, game.
A few hours later, Graham begins to shiver at the sudden drop in temperature.
Oh, come on. It can't be that bad. I have my window open. It's like 40 degrees out. How cold can it actually be up here? I'm wearing short sleeves. He's wearing short sleeves. Look at him walking around shivering. I thought something would happen by now. Well, I'm sure we'll be okay. Oh. And now I freeze to death.
Well, Graham, how does it feel to be a popsicle?
I don't know. What flavor? Okay, we'll try that again with less death. Can we put on the cloak now?
Here it is much too warm to be wearing a heavy cloak.
Oh, come on. Fine.
A few hours later, Graham begins to shiver.
Alright, now can we put on the cloak?
Graham dons his warm cloak for protection against the freezing mountain air.
Apparently now we can. You know, you'd want it to close in the front. I mean, otherwise it's not actually going to help you all that much, especially if it's cold enough to freeze me solid. But hey, whatever you say, game. You know, whatever you say. If that's how you want it to be, it's how you can have it be. I won't question you, except for all the times that I will question you. Alright, let's see. Kind of at a cliff, impasse. Actually, you know what? We did not look on that previous screen. I should probably do that.
Sheer vertical cliffs plummet dizzyingly downward from the edge of the frozen path. Even Cedric looks cold as he watches Graham traverse the icy path.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. He's got his dapper little vest.
Ooh, I've never been here before, but I think this is the way over the mountains.
You don't say. A path up into the mountains. Yeah, it might not, you know, who would have thought it might go over the mountains? Who would have thought?
Looking upwards, Graham can see a snowy ledge above the steep cliff next to him.
So, in other words, I need to get up there.
The remains of an old tree poke out of the mountainside near an upper ledge. Graham notices a rock overhang near an upper ledge. Shivering with the cold, Cedric seems to be a bit befuddled and not much help. King Graham, heavy of heart.
Is Cedric ever helpful?
Cedric seems to be quietly contemplating their current situation, and so is not inclined to indulge in conversation right now.
I think he's quietly contemplating his death. Alright, let's go ahead and save it again, of course, because more opportunities for death, as we always do. Let's go ahead and see if we can hook this tree branch. Alright, can. Let's climb up.
Oh, be careful, Graham.
I'm fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Thanks for playing King's Quest V.
That wasn't even a very long drop. Okay. So we can't hook the branch. What about
Graham notices his stomach beginning to rumble with hunger from the exertion of the mountain climb.
It was hardly an exerting mountain climb. Alright, but the game wants me to eat something. Should probably not eat the pie. That probably wouldn't be all that filling. Let's have some protein.
Graham finds the leg of lamb a bit tough, but tasty enough.
I thought it was juicy.
Filling up quickly, he saves the other half for later.
I thought it was juicy.
This is a leftover half leg of lamb.
Meat. Everything's better with meat.
Oh, be careful, Graham.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. look at his legs just flail wildly as he climbs. You know, you could have scouted this out up here for me, Cedric. Just you know, saying. Can I get the rope back? No, apparently not. That just climbs me back down. Great. How about we not do that? Alright.
No, stay away from the edge.
Uh-oh. That last step was a doozy.
I totally could have stepped over there. Alright, so we can't walk to it. Can we use the hand icon?
Oh, do be careful, Graham.
You know, you could actually be helpful, like, you know, you're right, I don't, I can't even finish that idea. You didn't even warn me about that one this time.
That last step was a doozy.
That last step was more than a doozy. It broke out underneath me. Okay, so, not that one.
Oh, do be careful.
Yeah, hush up. Ha!
No, stay away from the
Uh-oh. That last step was a doozy.
Thanks, game. Thanks. Knew I should have saved it when I got to the other side. Alright, let's do that again.
Ooh,
Yes,
do
yes,
be
yes,
careful, Graham.
Cedric. You keep your mouth shut. Oh, is that random?
Uh-oh. That last step was...
Ooh, do be...
Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Now let's save it.
No, stay...
Well, I'm glad that I saved it.
Oh.
There we go. Gotta get it just right. Thanks for telling me all this,
Cedric
Cedric.
is too busy looking around and doesn't seem to be paying any attention to Graham at the moment.
And yet he was paying enough attention to tell me to be careful. Well, I think we'll call this an episode here. When we come back, we'll continue further along and look for more opportunities to die. Because this is a King's Quest game. See you then, everyone.